Unit 1 review, problem 9. This one is dealing with order of operations. Order of operations. And in class, we talked about how Aunt Sally used the acronym PEMDAS. And this tells you the orders. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So we do parentheses first, exponent second, multiply and or divide, and then last add or subtract. So that's why I like to draw these little arrows under here, because multiply and divide and add and subtract, you just do what comes first, left to right. All right, so let's do a problem here. 9a says find the value of the expression. Find the value just means find the answer. So I like to rewrite the problem, 8 minus 5 to the second power divided by 5 plus 4. So I look and I say I don't have any parentheses. I do have exponents. So we'll do the exponents first. We said if you're going through the drive-thru at Bebop's and you get a big old burger, you don't shove the whole thing in your mouth. You bite off a little at a time. So when you do order of operations, you just bite off a little at a time. So we'll do exponents first. So we're looking at 5 to the second power, and 5 to the second power doesn't mean 5 times 2, it means 5 times 5, which is 25. So 8 minus 25 divided by 5 plus 4. Next thing we look for is, are there any parentheses here? No. Are there any exponents? No. There is a multiply and divide, and or divide. So what I like you to do is to put parentheses around that so you know, let's do that next. So then we say 8 minus 25 divided by 5 is 5 plus 4. So we're on the last step. There's no more parentheses, exponents, there's no multiply, divide, so there's add and subtract. And you just do add and subtract left to right. A, PEMDAS, D-A-S, A before S doesn't mean to do adding first. It just means whatever comes first from left to right. Sometimes subtraction comes first, sometimes addition. In this case, subtraction comes first. So we can finish the problem off by saying 8 minus 5 is 3, and 3 plus 4 is 7. Okay, let's do the next one. Let's move this out of the way. Bring up this one. Find the value of the expression. Remember, these are expressions. They're just numbers and operations blended together, and there's rules, and we have to follow PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So find the value is find the answer. So 50 plus 4 divided by 2 plus 6 times 2. So what are we going to do first? We don't have any parentheses. We don't have any exponents. We do have some multiply and dividing. So let's go find those. Let's put parentheses around those so we know those are the ones we have to do first. So we're going to do 50 plus 4 divided by 2 is 2, plus 6 times 2 is 12. And then we're left with all adding. So 50 plus 2 is 52, plus 12 is 64. All right, let's do the last one, letter C. Find the value of this expression. PEMDAS. It's good to write that down and check as you go. So 10 divided by 2 times 3 minus 10, this is a long one, plus parentheses 6 minus 4. So PEMDAS tells us, let's do parentheses first. So we'll bite off a little bit. 10 divided by 2 times 3 minus 10 plus 2, because 6 minus 4 is 2. Next thing we need to do is, looks like we have some multiply and dividing, and we go from the left to the right, left to the right. So we can put parentheses around the multiplying and dividing, do this first. So we say 10 divided by 2 is 5, times 3 is 15. So I did all this in one step. 10 divided by 2 is 5, times 3 is 15, minus 10 plus 2. 15 minus 10 is 5, plus 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. PEMDAS.